Right, beautiful people, we are back in fucking business. It's good to see you all here. Been mastering my chi for the last few days. You know how it is, circulating my energy, feeling fucking good. So this video, we're going to be talking about something that I think is quite powerful and it can really change your life. And being able to master this, I would say, is a skill, is going to benefit you quite significantly. So the topic we're talking about today is not caring about what other people think and other people's opinions. Now, if you care too much about other people's opinions, it is almost like a cripple, a giant weight or a barrier which stops you from being able to progress and do something. Because what happens is, for example, if you saw my last video, what I put out on my Instagram, it talked about how I was worried about what everyone would think about me if I was to do a video in the cafe. And when I was doing that video and I was thinking about it, I was going, what if this person thinks this or this person thinks that? And what that did is it created a barrier for me getting to where I wanted to be, which was to make that video. And all it is a barrier. Now, if you don't give a fuck about what anyone else thinks and you allow that barrier to be like, okay, you acknowledge it, but then you go, fuck that, I'm going to break straight through that barrier, you're going to be able to get to that goal. Now, it's something that people have to exercise. It's not something that you get instantaneously. It's almost like a skill, like discipline, or sorry, a muscle, like discipline, for example. You don't just magically become disciplined. You have to practice the art of being disciplined. Now, when you try master the art of not giving a fuck about other people think, that's exactly the same concept in regards to it. So when you begin to harness it, you're going to become a better person in general. If you don't harness it, you're almost going to be capped. You're going to be capped at your full potential. Let's say your full potential is up here. If you allow others' opinions and other people say about you to interfere with your ability to get to that level, you're going to always be capped. Now, I have this quite a bit. So, well, I had this, shall I say, and I'm still in the process of building and becoming better in regards to it. So, I used to, before I did the videos, I used to be quite worried of what other people thought about me. Like, I'd be like, oh, but what if my parents see it, what if my sisters or my brothers see it? What are they going to think about me? Oh, well, Kwasi thinks he's this, or he thinks he's that. And then it wasn't until I realised that where everyone is so busy with their own lives, no one, to a certain extent, actually cares what it is you're doing. And no matter if you're doing something good or if you're doing something bad, everyone's got something to say about you anyways. So would you rather do what you're doing and just take that hate or take that criticism on the chin at the end of the day? Me personally, I'd rather do that. It's one of those ones at the end of the day. If you're a multi-millionaire, you're a successful content creator, or you're a bum and have no money, you're going to be treated the same way. Someone's going to say something to you. Someone's going to say something horrible, or someone's going to say something good. And it's always an opinion at the end of the day. And whether or not you allow that to dictate your thoughts, opinions, and actions is completely up to yourself. And you cannot allow that to happen. Like, for example, today I had an I say not altercation, but I was speaking on the phone in a cafe, and some ladies didn't like it. And she came over to me, and she said, "Listen, no one wants to." She started shouting, "No one wants to hear your conversation on the phone." And I thought to myself, I understand what you're saying, but I don't actually care about what you're saying. Um, it might be bad for me to say that, but I didn't actually care. I said, listen, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't actually care. And the reason for that, because I said to her, listen, like, me on the phone has no difference to you speaking to your husband. You know, it's just me talking to a phone. Yeah, it might be a bit louder, but it's no difference from you talking to your husband. I'm not going to come over there and say, listen, we're in a coffee shop. We don't want to hear your conversation. Can you keep down, please? I'm like, no, it's a bit fucking gay. Don't do that. And I was defending myself, and I thought, no, I'm not going to sit here and get bamboozled by someone because they say something to me. I'm like, no, I don't care what anyone else is saying. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to defend myself. That's a prime example of being able to not give a fuck about what anyone else says. Now, as well as that, having the ability just to talk, to say what you want and do what you want is quite important as well. So I always tell people, like, if you ever get into a confrontation with someone, say what you want to say. Just say it. If it's heavy, fucking hit him heavy. And if other people judge you, then fuck them. It is what it is. You can't be worried about what anyone else is saying or doing. Fuck everyone else. As long as you're focused on yourself, you do not need to worry about anyone else's thoughts, feelings, or opinions. Because at the end of the day, as I keep repeating, everyone's got something to say. This was just something I wanted to talk on, guys. Nothing too crazy, nothing too deep. In the other videos that we've got going on, we'll go into a bit more detail on certain things and certain subjects. But this is just me just putting a video out there, guys. Hope everyone's doing fucking amazing. So, you know the score. Like, comment, and subscribe. When we get those comments flowing, we get more people in the chat, some more people talking. It'll be good to get everyone around and build sort of a community. I'll be seeing you all in the next video. Let's take care of yourselves, guys. Boosh.